Hello, welcome to United Man. My name is Shane. Personal terms has been agreed with Bruno Fernandez and we've bid for Harry Maguire, albeit it's been turned down, but that's a good thing. And I'll tell you why. Stick here with For All Things Manchester United. Let's go. Alrighty then, we're getting into the meat of things. So far, we're only on Tuesday and it's looking like a good week. Why is it a good week? It's a good week because the three main protagonists that we keep being linked to, and it's not even just links, we're hearing that bids have been put in and personal terms have been agreed. That is for Bruno Fernandez, personal terms have been agreed. Bid's been put in for Harry Maguire, 70 million, albeit that it's been rejected, but that's a good thing, and I'll tell you why in just a moment. And the Sean Longstaff thing that just will not go away. But before we get into that, guys, I just wanted to say I've been doing this now for nearly 6 weeks now, and currently sitting on 91 subscribers. Started this just because I thought I wanted to get my opinions out there, and I couldn't sit on it any longer. Contemplated starting doing this a year ago, but thought no, started it and sitting on currently 91 subscribers. Just wanted to say much appreciated for the support, the comments, whether it's good, bad or indifferent comments, appreciate all the same, because it's, like I say, it's all about opinion and obviously conversing. So much appreciated, guys, and keep hitting that subscribe button, keep liking and sharing as well. Anyway, let's get into it. So starting with Bruno Fernandez. It's been reported from the Gazzetta dello Sport that Bruno Fernandez has agreed personal terms with Manchester United. Now that has been rumoured for quite some time, but it's been reported now in the papers and on Sky Sports as well. The only sticking point at the moment is that Manchester United seem to be trying to lowball Sporting Lisbon for some reason, which I cannot fathom. If that is the case, cannot fathom why that be the case. We're apparently bidding 31 million, 35 million, when their valuation is around 50 mil, and they're probably expecting 60 to 65 million, possibly 70. But why are we trying to lowball Sporting when they want to get the deal done? Like I said before on one of my previous videos, that Sporting Lisbon's directors and whatnot have come out saying they want to get this deal done. They want that money for Bruno Fernandez. They know he's not wanting to stay. They know he wants to leave, and they know obviously the amount of money that they could get for him. Now, it's been reported that Liverpool and Manchester City have pulled out the race for some reason. Listen, I'm not going to speculate and start saying, oh, why have they pulled out? That can't be a good thing. Listen, if they're out of the race, this guy scored for days last season. If we've got a clear run at him, brilliant. Let's get the deal done. Why are we trying to lowball him at 31 million, 35 million? You're joking. Come on now. So if we can spend 75 million on Lukaku, who we're selling a couple of seasons later, we can push the boat a little bit, 60, 65 mil. That's not asking too much. Come on, Man United, sort it out, man. So yeah, but that's at the beginning of this week. You know, that was reported yesterday that that's the case. So, you know, it's looking promising. Harry Maguire, big H. Right, so it's broke in on Sky Sports News this morning that Manchester United put in a bid for £70 million for Harry Maguire, which subsequently was rejected by Leicester City, as their valuation seems to have gone up. It reads, Manchester United improved £70 million bid for Harry Maguire has been rejected by Leicester. Sky Sports News understands. United moved ahead of rivals Manchester City in the chase for the England defender by upping their offer from the initial 65 million that both clubs indicated they would be happy to pay a fortnight ago. So clearly it goes on to say that their valuation seems to be gone up, basically because Manchester United is what we paid for Wan-Bissaka. Basically, we paid 50 million for Wan-Bissaka, and he's not a full international. He's not fully proven. He's only had, you know, one season in the Premier League. So they're going down that route now and saying they want more. Listen, I believe it's maybe going to be 80, 85 mil before they accept it, which I know sounds crazy. But that being said, listen, our centre backs are Phil Jones, Chris Smalling, Victor Lindelof's okay. by his injury waiting to happen or a red card waiting to happen. So for me, get the deal over the line. Let's not procrastinate. Let's not take any more time. Let's not mess about. Just get it done. There's clearly, we wouldn't be pursuing Harry Maguire if he wasn't interested in joining us, because obviously there would have been contact with his agent first of all to try and find out if indeed he would have interest in joining Manchester United. That's already happened clearly, but what I believe to be two sticking points is, one, if Harry Maguire, you know, if we're bidding and Leicester keep turning everything down, because they don't have to sell, don't forget, is if Harry Maguire doesn't make any noise in regards to wanting to leave Leicester City, let's not go there. If he doesn't make any noise about wanting to leave, because he is grateful, he's a down-to-earth lad. It was, you know, I was watching some information on Harry Maguire yesterday, and he's apparently a down-to-earth guy. He's highly grateful for what Leicester City have done for him, and he doesn't want to basically sort of stab him in the back by handing him a transfer request or saying he wants to leave. Which, listen, that only bodes well for the type of character that he is, in my opinion. But it kind of does make the deal a bit harder. If he was to drop a line like Pogba did, saying he wants a new challenge, then obviously the writing's on the wall, and Leicester kind of will be forced into selling him. But as it stands at the minute, they've got no reason to sell him, so they're just going to keep upping the price until they can get as much as they can from Manchester United. So that's the possible sticking points, I believe, along with if City decide to up their offer as well. But the reason I believe it's a good thing is purely because, as I mentioned previously, it's public knowledge now that we've put in a bid for him and it's been rejected. So we're actually in for him. It's no longer just rumours. It's no longer just hearsay. We're actually bidding for the guy. Yes, it's been rejected, but that just means Man United is going to have to play ball with Leicester and keep upping the offer until they accept. It's as simple as that. If Man United want to get him in, which Solskjaer obviously has put him down as a target, if we want to get the deal done, we're going to have to splash the cash. The question I had for everyone is, if we were to sign Bruno Fernandez, Sean Longstaff and Harry Maguire, obviously we've already acquired Aaron Wan-Bissaka and Daniel James. If we acquired them, would you perceive that to be a successful transfer window if that's all the business we're going to do? So if it was to end tomorrow and we'd sign those players, those 5 players, would you be happy? If not, who would you want to take on board as well, or instead, if you weren't happy with those 5 players being signed? Let me know in the comments below, guys. Sean Longstaff. This one isn't going away. I only saw him, like I said, I've said in my previous video, I've seen him a couple of times at best, and nothing really stood out to me, but then I wasn't really paying attention to him. The deal's not going away, clearly, so there is no smoke without fire, as the saying goes. Listen, if the deal gets done, he's another potential, another player with potential that obviously Solskjaer likes and has seen something in. It's the new ethos that we're going for. So if that's the case, let's get it done. What I also wanted to touch on is the big talking point of Marcus Rashford signing a new contract with us as well, of the reported £200,000 a week wages. It was initially reported as being £300,000, but that's more the case if he hits certain targets via add-ons, and it's all performance-based. So to me, I don't really look so much at the money, because Manchester United wouldn't be offering those wages out if they couldn't spend it. And if that's not going to affect us getting other players, listen, it's a lot of money, I understand that, but we've kept one of our better players and probably our player with the most potential in the team. As I say, I know it's a lot of money, but yeah, we've kept one of our better players. Same thing with Pogba. We need to keep our best players. If Pogba was to walk out the door and De Gea was to walk out the door this summer transfer window, that's our 2 world-class players gone. So yeah, we need to look at that. Anyway, just a quick update. Guys, much appreciated again for the love and support at 91 subscribers after only 5.5 weeks. If you want to support the channel some more, subscribe, like and share, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys.